Broadcasting live worldwide.
You're listening to True Grit at noon right here at 98.7 Red Dirt Rebel, and I have the absolute pleasure to talking to Warren Zeiders. And let me tell you, this kid is doing phenomenal things for country music, making country music country. Thank God for that. And I have him on the line, and Warren has the great single Ride the Lightning, and we'll get to that here in just a little bit. But hey, Warren, thanks for being on with me today, buddy.
Thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
And man, the single, Ride the Lightning, it is officially gold. I think it'll be platinum before you know it, man. Tell us a little bit about your background and how you kind of got into the industry and what kind of catapulted you to write that song, Ride the Lightning.
Well, it's a wild journey. I've only been in the industry, I guess, technically for a year. But to make the long story short, really, I was an athlete my entire life. Went to college to play lacrosse.
Right on.
And unfortunately, that was cut short due to injuries. I've dealt with some head injuries, 7 concussions, turned around, transferred colleges, moved back home. Before we knew it, we were all facing the walls of our homes due to COVID.
Yeah.
And I had an instinct and kind of just hop on social media, being a lover of music my entire life. I always loved to sing and play guitar, never did anything with it, but hopped on social media merely for the joy of it. I just loved to play and just wanted to see if anyone out there was interested in what I had to say and my covers and my music. But that being said, before we knew it, 6 months in to posting stuff on social media, fans really were eating up what I was doing, and I started to see this kind of awakening in my fan base and realized that I kind of had something there. So there was something burning inside me to pursue it. So that being said, started pursuing it, and before you knew it, I came down to Nashville for my first time. And the funny thing is Ride the Lightning was actually the first song I ever wrote in Nashville.
Right on.
And here we are today celebrating the gold record.
Yeah, man, and you signed the gold, and you got the gold, signed with Warner. Man, you're on a meteoric rise, and you were on the Kelly Clarkson show last week. Man, how cool is that?
Everything that's coming out of your mouth comes out of my mouth, and it's hard for me to believe, and it's a blessing in many ways. And the believer of my faith and what I believe in, I think that I've been blessed tremendously, from friends, family to my fan base who enjoys what I do.
I love a man of faith, man. That's awesome, man. But hey, what we're going to do now, Warren, just take a quick break, and then we're going to play that new single for you, Ride the Lightning, certified gold, but I'm telling you, I'm going to be saying it's going to be platinum here really soon. You're listening to True Grit at noon right here on 98.7 Red Dirt Rebel, brought to you by Top Branch Tree Service, Earl's Rib Palace, and Billingsley Ford Lincoln in Lawton, Oklahoma. Oklahoma barbecue at its finest is Earl's Rib Palace. 26 years and still smoking, can provide you with the quality barbecue that you need for your event. Whether it be the big game, whether it be a board meeting, or just a gathering of friends and family, we can take care of your catering needs, 10 or more. Find out how at earlsribpalace.com. Top Branch Tree Service is the best in the Southwest at 785-375-2023. Oklahoma weather can be unpredictable and tree damage could happen. But when it does, you got a professional who is bonded, licensed, and will help you remove shrubbery, tree removal, stump removal, pests inside the trees. Jordan Creer, owner and operator, he will do it all. Give him a call today, 785-375-2023. That number one more time, 785-375-2023. Top Branch Tree Service gets the job done.
Can't say I never saw it coming, I can see the warning signs. Mama always said I was born on the wild side. I guess Mama was right, 'cause when the clock strikes midnight, gonna ride the lightning, feel the thunder, till the darkness pulls me under. Gonna fly on wings of fire, pray the good Lord lifts me higher, singing, oh, when they call me home, singing, oh, when There's a man in a black coat standing at a crossroads with a pen in his hand and a long list of lost souls. They say he flips a coin, forged at a fool's gold. There's a man in a black coat standing at a crossroads. I hope he lets me pass by when I close my eyes. Gonna ride the lightning, feel the thunder, till the darkness pulls me under. Gonna fly on wings of fire, pray the good Lord lifts me higher. Singing, oh, when they call me home. Singing, oh, when they call me home. Gonna ride the lightning, ride the lightning, ride the lightning. Gonna ride the lightning, feel the thunder, till the darkness pulls me under. Gonna fly on wings of fire, pray the good Lord lifts me higher. Singing, oh, when they call me home. Singing, oh, when they call me home. Gonna ride the lightning. Gonna ride the lightning.
And we're back with 98.7 Red Dirt Rebel, Oklahoma's home for Red Dirt. True Grit at noon. Warren Zeiders, Ride the Lightning. Man, that tune gets me going every time I listen to it. Got the pleasure to talk to the man who wrote it, performed it, and it is certified gold. Warren Zeiders, man, thanks for taking the time to talk to me today, but tell us what your future plans for 22 are, touring, and maybe even more album music. You know, just give us the skinny on what's going on.
I got a lot of things up my sleeve, man. And, being an athlete my entire life, I'm very competitive, very driven. So, there's a lot that I want to achieve this year with my fan base and everything and the people on my team. But plans for 2022, I'm trying to set up with my team and trying to figure out where I want to start touring, what kind of venues I want to go to, what kind of demographics I want to hit. So I'm hoping I got some festivals starting to line up. I'll be playing out in Montana this summer, which is a dream come true to me.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm going to start figuring out this whole plan to, do a little jumping around the country and figuring out, who wants me to come to their hometown and start playing some shows. It might be full band or it might just be me and the guitar, which is where it all started. But for 2022, on the music side of everything, I'm just going to keep putting out music. My fans have been seeing me to stream it a lot. As you've mentioned, a gold record in 7 months, which is hard to believe. But I got a new song that I'm kind of messing around with on social. It's called Dark Night, and I'm trying to figure out a release date probably within the next 2 weeks, which I'm really excited about that one too.
Well, I'll be ready to get that one spun for you as soon as you drop it.
Love it.
Well, before I let you go, because I know you're a busy man, first of all, I just want to give a little tidbit. Just remember, like the Midwest, man, is where it's at. Red Dirt, True Grit, Texas country, that's the pulse right around here, buddy. So let your team know. Yeah, we ready for you.
I got you. Texas is calling my name.
Yeah. And before you leave, tell us all the social places where we can, I know wherever music is sold or streamed, but is there any extras like the Twitter, TikToks, and all that fun stuff? Tell us where we can get a hold of you.
For music that is not out on streaming platforms, whether it's Spotify, Apple Music, and or Amazon Music, you can find me on socials, on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook. Just look up my name, Warren Zeiders. There, I love to put out teasers for songs that are unreleased, and I love to get a fan's reaction and figure out if it's something that actually worth pursuing and finishing the song and putting it out.
That's good. I like an artist that can do that. Sometimes you don't see that often, the little teasers, because you got to get the pulse to see where things are going. So, but hey, Warren, I yeah, man, I appreciate your time coming on the show, talking about your career, and son, looks like you're going to be doing really, really well for our industry. And like I said, you're always welcome to be on True Grit at noon right here on 98.7 Red Dirt Rebel, buddy.
Appreciate that so much. Thank you so much for having me, and I hope you have a blessed day, man.
Or you too. You've been listening to Warren Zeiders right here on True Grit at noon, 98.7 Red Dirt Rebel. We're going to be keeping up with Warren. He's got so much more to give us. And thank you for tuning in. We'll be back with some great music from Josh Ward here in just a moment.